We have the latest clash between Lee Anderson MP and the Stop Brexit man Steve Bray outside Parliament again. Hello everybody, welcome to the channel that challenges the mainstream media and the political establishment, from the left-wing nutters to the globalist elite. We've got a number of news stories for you guys. Every half an hour we'll be uploading them. But first, let's start talking about Lee Anderson and Steve Bray, because Lee Anderson, who's now obviously deputy chairman of the Tory party, is decided to destroy, as they say, the kids these days, Steve Bray again. I don't understand why Steve Bray keeps doing this. The first things first, we already talked about Steve Bray a lot on this channel and how he just spends his day and night outside Parliament shouting and screaming. He still wants to stop Brexit even though we've already left the European Union. Maybe he knows that we haven't actually left the European Union. That aside, these two have agreed to do a bit of a boxing match for charity. And if Lee Anderson wins, then Steve Bray will stop campaigning outside Parliament. He thinks he's campaigning, but he's basically just harassing the members of the public. But this video is about Lee Anderson trying to get into Parliament, go to work, and Steve Bray harassing him. And something really interesting happened during this conversation. Let's go to Lee and Steve. All right, so that's Lee Anderson.
Mr. Anderson, how are the culture wars going? Well, not 100 grand a year like you, Mr. Anderson.
So 100 grand a year. So that refers to obviously Lee Anderson's new GB News presenter gig that he gets paid about £100,000. And this is where Steve Bray says, well, what are you going to do with the money?
I hope you're going to give some of that to the food banks in Ashfield.
I've got a 3-point plan for you.
Have you?
Get
Go on
the
then. Oh yeah, yeah.
Get the line.
Self-employed, had a shower this morning, and my life's better than
You
yours.
don't like that one.
I do,
You
actually.
have to tramp.
Lee, are you going to give any of that 100,000 to charity?
Yes, 45 grand's going in income tax. It keeps funding
Right. Yeah.
So, in case you couldn't hear because it's quite loud in that video, Steve Bray says, are you going to give away any of that £100,000 to food bank or to charity? And Lee Anderson said, yeah, £45,000 of it is going to go into income tax to keep spongers like you. Brilliant. Absolutely beautiful.
You're saying I'm on benefits? I'm self-employed, and I'm a taxpayer too. Yes? I don't print mine. Let's see your tax return.
What?
How many jobs you got, Lee?
Mate, I've got a job.
Well, for someone to be able to earn £100,000 a year working for GB News, you can't be doing that much for your constituents. Oh, it is. That's why I just mentioned it. It stayed. So I stood in an election under a false name. That's a serious allegation, Lee Anderson. That's a serious allegation that I stood under a false name in an election, a general election. Are you going to the pub, Lee? Bye.
What was the point of this? Why does he keep doing this? Okay, so Lee Anderson called him Dave. And he said, just because Lee Anderson called him Dave instead of Steve Bray, Steve Bray went, this is a serious allegation that you called me Dave. Calm down, Dave. I don't understand. Why? Why is he doing what he's doing? I mean, obviously, there's been so many conspiracy theories about why Steve Bray even exists as a human, let alone who's funding him. We already did investigations on this channel a while ago, talking about the links, the financial links between the EU remoaners and rejoiners and some of the people who've been funding these idiots, including George Soros, well, subsidiaries to George Soros and many others. And no one in the media is actually trying to hold them to account. Nobody in the media is asking certain questions. So considering there's a massive double standards, if there is going to be a right-wing think tank, like, the Institute of Economic Affairs or the Adam Smith Institute or any other either right-wing or neoliberal or free market think tank, they always scrutinize them, saying who funds you, who are your donors, who's behind you. They don't really do that with the other side. They never try to find out who funds Momentum, for example, or who funds Steve Bray or Dave. It is the double standards must stop, but we on this channel continue to hold power to account, regardless of if they're left, right, up, down, center, whatever they are on the political spectrum. This channel will hold you to account. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Mahyar, Tousi, and we are the media.